Hi everybody, I'm Captain Floofers.
And I'm Soylent Greg.
Welcome back to Oracle of Seasons. Know it's been a few weeks, but we had that week where it was Halloween and we weren't doing that.
Yeah, I was doing socially distanced Halloween with my kid.
And then
which was fun.
Last week we just forgot.
Yeah, I realized on Sunday, it was like early Sunday afternoon, and I was writing, and I was on Discord doing writing sprints with some people, and I looked down at your Discord channel, and I was like, wait a second, weren't Patrick and I supposed to, weren't Floofers and I supposed to stream last night? So that was fun. I'm also still deaf, by the way. I cannot hear any of the music on this,
Yeah, we spent like half an hour trying to get that to work, and we really don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, I did a whole bunch of different things to it to try and fix it. All the fixes that Reddit suggested, I did. Messing with my audio drivers and making Discord run in administrator mode and all that. And none of it worked, which blows.
Maybe it's a Linux thing, I don't know.
I'm actually, you know what? We did this on Linux last time. I was on Discord with Linux.
Or are you on Windows?
I am actually on Windows right now. I booted into Windows to do it tonight, specifically because I was thinking maybe it was a Linux issue, and that if I was using the Windows version of Discord, it wouldn't have happened. But it still happened.
Well, maybe it's a Linux issue on my end, then.
Maybe. I doubt it. I mean, you can hear it fine, and we can both see it fine.
I'm also hearing it through, the actual window and not through Discord, so. But anyway, I figured we'd stop by town. I mean, we were pretty much near where the path to the next dungeon is, but I wanted to come back to town here. Probably could have worked, because I forgot. No, we don't have Gale Seeds yet, so we couldn't have worked yet. So forget about that. But I just wanted to see what this ring was. It's the Octo Ring. This is actually kind of funny.
Okay.
In fact, I'll put this in my ring box because the other ring that I have really isn't doing much. Also, I don't have it equipped anyway. Hold on, let me... Where did the Octo Ring go? Over here. And if we put this on... Actually, let me go outside first.
Okay.
If we put this on... It turns us right into an Octorok.
Oh, hey! I am so hungry I could eat an Octorok.
And that's just an aesthetic thing. There are a few rings that are like that. There's also a ring that'll turn you into, like NES Link.
Oh, neat. So it doesn't give you, like, the powers of an Octorok? You can't shoot rocks or anything?
No, all you can do is... The only thing you can do is walk around.
Can you attract female Octoroks?
No.
No, okay. I mean, you can't do that as Link either, so that's fair. They're very picky, those female Octoroks.
Yeah, I guess so. But
I figured... have to have a good job, and... Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I figured while we were here, we could check in on little Neil. And
Oh, hello!
Neil looks a little strange. She wants to take him to a doctor, but they have no rupees.
That's life.
And they're asking us if we can lend them some money to help take care of the baby.
So this is the Zelda version of a GoFundMe.
I see it as a Zelda version of helping out a friend, but
Please pay for little Neil's hospital treatment.
How much should we lend?
He is strange.
How much should we lend her?
Oh, the full amount, I would say, $150.
Okay.
Now she's in hock to us forever.
We're a true Samaritan, apparently. Like
She has to perform all sorts of demeaning acts for us now.
He's talking about Gasha Seeds. I didn't know if he was going to give us something yet. So he'll give us things from time to time.
Okay.
Oh, we can get over here now. One of the things about Autumn is that you can lift these mushrooms out of the way.
just like real autumn.
Yeah, but like in any other season, these are like they're like rocks, and you can't lift them. I mean, you can lift other rocks, but
the fall when the leaves fall from trees and the rocks turn into mushrooms.
Like mushroom rocks.
The most wonderful time of the year.
All right, so that's all we really need to do here. I just wasted a Pegasus seed there. That's okay. Actually, let's plant a Gasha seed here. Why not? I do at least want to keep a hold of one of them for when we actually get to the point where the heart piece is. The Gasha seed dirt that'll give us a heart piece. Alright, so anyway, level 4 is up this way. And this is the, when I was talking about before, damn it. Where the actual area, the layout is dependent on which of our animal friends we get.
Oh, okay.
Because we actually do need Ricky to help us get through here. How about here? Yeah, that's really helpful. Actually, what's in here? There's a fairy fountain in here. So what you been up to, Greg?
Oh, nothing much. You know, Halloween was nice. We're sort of buckling down because cases are going up all over the place, so we're not, going anywhere. We had a socially distanced visit from my parents the other day. Today, they came out on one side of our back patio, and we sat on the other. That was nice. I'm writing quite a bit. I just finished a book on Thursday, and hopefully will be starting to write the next book on Monday, assuming I finish outlining the book between now and then.
You're telling me you write like three books a month or something like that?
Well, I took 2 books that I had written on another pen name when that book I told you about blew up, and sort of retrofitted them and re-released them as snazzier covers. So that helped me out. But yeah, I mean, the books that I'm talking about writing are like 55,000 to 60,000 words. So, we're talking, if you can write, 5K a day as a full-time writer, you're talking about 2 weeks, 3 weeks to write a book, which is pretty extreme, but it's Amazon. It's all about, the algorithm, and it's all about having something out every 30 days at minimum, so there's lots of that. But, it's going really well. This month has been good.
I've never really gotten along well with algorithms.
Who does?
Hell, I mean, like when I was putting this stuff up when it was still October, like the only spooky thing about it was that we weren't following the spooky algorithm. We were putting up fucking Zelda, and everyone else was like, "Oh, Amnesia just came out, so we can play Amnesia." Or
still haven't played the new Amnesia.
I watched Markiplier play it. And everyone else is like, let's just play a random fucking Resident Evil game. And I'm just like, Zelda. This is what I want to play. Because it was like, like I had taken a month off because of the move and everything.
Yeah. How are you enjoying your redacted location deep within the crust of the earth, by the way?
It's okay.
Have any of the SCPs gotten you yet?
No, they're all in containment.
Excellent. For now.
That data has been expunged.
None of our SCPs are broken containment. It's the Simpsons meme. Bart's like, none of our SCPs are broken containment. Homer puts his hand on his shoulder. None of your SCPs are broken containment. Yet. Oh, this is the Great Moblin something or other. Realm.
Wish to get by alive, pay my toll. But he doesn't give us a chance to pay it, he just shoots at us.
Well, we just gave all of our money to some child who needed medical care for looking strange.
and he'll just, like, say, haha, you're back.
No, he actually just enjoys bombing. Why would you live here? Why would you live next to Crazy Bomb Man with a house that's underwater?
Ew, it smells like medicine. I can't stand it. See ya.
Wait, what?
Okay, bye.
Okay.
So
okay, hang on. Hang on. They live in the water next to the man who throws bombs, and their house smells like medicine.
It's because
it smells like alcohol.
So this is...
That's... The kangaroo is repulsed by the drunken smell of these poor, wretched creatures. Is that the case?
I don't know. This is Sunken City. The whole city's flooded, but since I can't swim, I'm just sitting here blowing bubbles. One of the weird things about this...
Bubbles is a lucky man.
Decent.
Thank you, folks. Please tip your waitress.
So, I was just actually thinking about this a couple of days ago. What Sunken City is actually called? Because, like,
what's it actually called?
I don't know. I mean, if you look at
Pittsburgh,
that's Ingo's house, but
of course, Ingo lives in the sunken, gross city.
I mean, it's called
Poor
Sunken
Ingo.
City on the map and everything, but it's only sunken because because it got flooded because the seasons are out of whack, and that only just happened like I don't know, not too long ago for these people. So, what was the city called before it was sunken? I have no idea.
It was always Sunken City. This is just extremely... It's an appropriate bit of karma for the city.
I suppose. But there really isn't much that we can do as far as... I mean, we can get these Gale Seeds. But we really can't, you know, go around the city that much because there's water everywhere and we don't have flippers. So
we don't have the flippers.
Right.
We definitely need that to make the next jump on our Metroidvania journey.
But these kids just found something weird. These kids weren't here like 30 seconds ago, but...
Yeah, they came out of the water.
It's a monster. It came to attack the city. It did. We must protect the city. And now they're just, you know, torturing this poor creature, as you do.
Oh, of course.
Oh, they're the safety patrol. I see.
Well, they're the Paw Patrol.
We're protecting the city, but without weapons, we're helpless.
We're protecting the city by screaming at the monster.
Yeah.
At the comatose monster.
But they want us to give them bombs. So, sure.
They want something from us. It's like how every store wants you to make a donation now.
Yeah. But, like, we gave them... You know, admittedly, we gave them all of our bombs, but...
Every store in this game is like, would you like to donate a bomb to St. Jude's?
I just got Domino's just like a little bit ago because I was craving pizza. And funny thing, I was actually before I ordered, I came out of my room and my brother was in the kitchen getting ready to open up a Hot Pocket, and I'm like, "Quick! Before you open that, I'm ordering pizza."
Nice, love it.
But yeah, they're in a St. Jude thing right now.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, we can talk to this guy. You saved me. I am Dimitri. You can't swim? I can even swim up waterfalls. You helped me. Now I will help you.
Damn, Dimitri's a toxic friend. Oh, you can't swim? I can swim up waterfalls.
So, this is the other animal friend that we can't get him permanently because we already have Ricky as our friend, but he'll still help us out around the city here.
And he can swim?
He can swim.
Nice.
You can also, like I said before, you can pick him up with a power bracelet if need be. And he can also go up waterfalls, which is not something that you can normally do.
Man, he really wants to show you about that whole waterfall thing.
Yep. There's a tree thing. Actually,
no, he's been attacked by a shark. Actually, kid, I can't swim down waterfalls. I can only swim up them.
Actually, while we're here, I know that you had been curious about how Ingo's doing.
Of course, my friend Ingo. Oh my god.
Shoot, that big Oran. No matter how often I ask, he won't give me his vase. I'd give my dinner for it. So he has a vase collection, and he just really wants a special vase that Big Oran has.
Ingo has really gotten into Etsy, I can see.
Yeah. I think we go up this way. I'm sure there's someone around the town who tells us about the master swimmer. And, I think he lives up here. Yeah, here he is. Like, I'm Master Diver. To become my pupil, go to the next cave and open all 4 eyes in a single stroke. Then bring back proof that you have done so. Oh, and there's a treasure chest over here, I guess, too. Money.
Money!
So you gotta go up this waterfall now. And what he was talking about is you have to actually arrange these statues in such a way that when you do a spin attack, you hit all 4 of them.
Ah.
I don't know what this has to do with diving, but
Hitting 4 statues at the same time is an imperative part of diving. I don't know what you're talking about.
well, we got the plaque, so let's give it to the Master Diver, and we'll become his pupil, I guess.
Oh, he can teach us how to dive.
Oh, that's my master's plaque. You've passed my test. Very well, then. I accept you as my pupil. Take these flippers. So now we have flippers.
Excellent. So now we don't need the ugly monster to help us, even though he can swim up waterfalls, as he reminds us every 5 minutes.
Exactly. But I think it's okay because we don't really need to swim up waterfalls anymore anyway, so we'll just leave him there. What's in here? And I've already gotten to a point where I can't think of jokes.
Oh no!
We've only been playing like what, 20 minutes, 25 minutes?
20 minutes or so, yeah.
Actually, while you were trying to figure out your Discord thing, one of the things that I was doing here and there while you were like, you know, popping in and out of the chat.
Yes. Hello?
I don't mean to keep talking to this person.
Oh, no worries.
I was thinking about something
Yeah?
because something I had noticed is whenever we almost like every time there's like some sort of like meme song that we mention on here.
Uh-huh.
Like I'll go and listen to the song later and actually not hate it.
Oh, yeah?
So like it happened with Africa by Toto. I'm fairly sure that we did some kind of a Seal reference at one point.
Everyone loves Africa, though. And Seal, I mean, how can you unironically or ironically hate Seal? You can't.
But anyway, I think it was yesterday after work, I got curious and, not curious, but, I thought of Lasagna Cat, so I decided to watch some Lasagna Cat.
Lasagna Cat.
Yeah.
That was the Garfield thing, right?
Yes.
The hyper-realistic Garfield thing?
Yes. That made fun of how
from the
Garfield...
cat box! Or whatever, yeah.
Oh
man, I haven't thought of that in a long fucking time.
It just popped... One of them popped in my head, and then I saw... It suggested me another one that I had seen. And it was the one where at the end, because they always have like that tribute at the end.
Uh-huh.
That's always like some sort of music video or something. And it was the one for Bailamos by Enrique Iglesias.
Bailamos! Nice.
So I'm like, oh, that's something we talk about on the Let's Plays all the time. So while you were fiddling about with Discord, I watched the music video for Bailamos by Enrique Iglesias.
Look, you are allowed to watch the music video for Bailamos because nothing is forbidden anymore.
And I'm just like, this is actually pretty good.
Right. I mean, it was a radio hit in the... God, when When was that? Hang on.
It was in the early aughts. I was in high school when it was a big thing.
Bailamos. I'm probably misspelling this. Enrique Iglesias. 1999. Oh my god, dude, listen to this. Bailamos, English, We Dance, is a single by Spanish singer Enrique Iglesias, sung in Spanglish. It was released in 1999 as part of the soundtrack to the film Wild Wild West, and later as the lead single from his fourth and debut English language album, Enrique.
Hold the fuck up.
Bailamos was on the Wild Wild West soundtrack.
I have seen Wild Wild West more than once. Crazy, I know.
Oh god, that is up there with the most embarrassing things you have ever confessed on this channel.
Be that as it may, I have seen Wild Wild West. I do not remember Bailamos being in fucking Wild Wild West.
You don't remember when Will Smith appeared in his cowboy outfit and said that we're gonna live this life forever? You don't remember that?
That didn't happen.
That did not happen.
Was there a point where like fucking Kevin Kline was in it?
Yeah, Kevin Kline was the sidekick, and wasn't Kenneth Branagh the villain or whatever?
I don't remember who the villain was.
The octopus suit. Oh my god!
Was it like was it one of the times when Kevin Kline was flirting with Selma Hayek and did play Bailamos at one point or something?
Kenneth Branagh was the bad guy in Wild Wild West. Holy shit! Talk about like. There's so much. Oh my god! Ted Levine was in this movie. Selma Hayek, Emmett Walsh. So much talent was squandered.
I don't know.
Wild Wild West. Holy.
I remember. My mom thinking that the movie was okay, but it wasn't really like the show.
It was a show?
Yeah, it was the Wild Wild West was a show back in the '60s, and it was like a sci-fi western crossover thing.
Interesting. I had no idea.
Like the only real thing, I mean, I've seen like an episode or two, and it's not bad for like a '60s show.
How does it compare to like the '60s Mission Impossible? Because I watched some of that recently and was surprised. Not recently. I mean, like within the last year, and was surprised at how well it held up for being like a 1960s TV show.
Honestly, I really don't know. I haven't seen a lot of Mission Impossible, but I'm like, yeah, this is pretty good. It's way better than the movie.
Oh, that guy's got a whole room full of bombs.
Yeah.
This is like Ganon had a baby with the bad guy from Super Mario Brothers 2. What was his name?
Wart,
yeah.
He was in
It's Ganondorf. It's Ganondorf. It's Voldemort, but it's Ganondorf.
Voldemort.
Yes, exactly. Corn oil.
I mean, Wart already has no nose.
Clearly from our topics of conversation, this should just become essentially a podcast that has video games being played in the background. And this is the part where I post the astronaut meme in the Discord with like cocking a gun behind you. Always has been. It's just a podcast with someone playing video games. Always has been.
I mean,
get his ass.
Some people do Let's Plays that way anyway, so.
I mean, I can't hear the audio anyway, so.
It's just playing the mini boss theme.
I'm definitely not listening to Nightwish in the background or anything. But if I was, it would be a very epic background to this battle.
Apologies for the flashing.
It like doesn't show up on mine at all anyway. It just like did a whiteout. It didn't flash at all.
Yeah, it did a flash on actual screen. We got a piece of heart for that.
Seizure warning in this episode. Have you been watching The Mandalorian?
No, because I don't have Disney Plus.
You don't have Disney Plus?
No.
Okay. You haven't heard like the controversy about Baby Yoda?
Oh, of course there's a controversy. There's controversy about everything these days.
Baby Yoda ate a woman's babies. A frog woman's egg babies, and some people are like upset about it apparently because it was played for a joke. I'm actually, since we're doing podcast time, I will actually talk about The Mandalorian and share what is probably my single most heretical nerd opinion of the moment.
Okay.
The thing that's probably most likely to get me canceled.
Okay.
And it is that at its best... Did you watch season 1 of The Mandalorian?
No, I don't have Disney+.
Okay. At its best, The Mandalorian is like a B- TV show. Like, it is a huge fucking thing right now, and it's not because it's a great show, I've isolated it down, it's for 3 reasons. 1, Disney is spending an absolute fuck ton of money on it, so obviously critics are not going to criticize it.
Right.
Secondly, ever since Game of Thrones ended, we haven't had like a national like water cooler show that everybody talks about, and everybody wants one, especially with everybody in quarantine. So we've sort of press ganged The Mandalorian into that. And the third reason is because Star Wars sucks now, but we're all desperate to pretend that Star Wars doesn't suck. So the fact that there's even like a mediocre Star Wars TV show on is like cause for people to like cling to it.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
it's not a terrible show, but people treat it like it is like the second coming of like the Sopranos, Deadwood era of TV, and it's just, I'm sorry, it's not.
It's like when fucking Splatoon came out and everyone acted like it was the second coming because it was just a brand new, Nintendo IP, and that was it. And I'm like, I don't care, it's just Call of Duty with Super Soakers.
Splatoon is a lot of fun, though.
I mean...
And, if you don't want to be, like, super hardcore about it, you can just get the big paint roller, and just run around the background, the back lines, like, filling everything with paint to help win.
Although, in all fairness, Codename Steam was also part of that little campaign, and nobody liked that.
Oh, man. I hadn't thought about that game in forever. Never bought it.
Okay, so this is the third animal friend. This is Moosh, the winged bear.
Buddy, those are some tiny wings.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Oh, well, wonderful.
And he wants bananas. And we have to find a way to get him bananas. But we can only get them in the spring. So we have to find a way to Subrosia so that we can unlock spring.
Where?
The underground lava area.
Oh, right.
Well, there's a way to Subrosia right there, actually. Because we need spring on our on the Ring of Rod of Seasons.